Hi, my name's Kane. I'm from the UK, but I've been living here in Fuzhou, the capital city of Fujian province, for the last 5 years. I think the culture of this province is really interesting. So in this series, I'm going to be exploring it, learning about it, and introducing it to you. So I've got my tea and I've got my snack. To be honest, I could happily just enjoy this now, but to make this afternoon tea really authentic, I'm going to need to get a traditional Fujianese tea tray. That mountain behind me is Guling. I sometimes go riding up there on my bike. This village actually has quite a few of these lacquerware making factories, but this one's probably the most impressive. This is Fujianese lacquerware. It's known as one of the 3 treasures of Fuzhou. Its Chinese name is Tortai Chichi. The first 2 characters mean the same as reborn or renewed. Now this piece here took a whole year to make. This is 什么粉？
瓦灰。
瓦灰。
这是调完了灰，然后再刮到布上面，干完的布在这个上面，再刮灰。
So it takes 2 full weeks for this part to be completed. Once you've waited 2 weeks, you can then move on to this stage, which involves adding 5 layers of a new lacquer mixture. But in between each layer, you have to wait 2 full days for it to dry. So that means that it takes 10 more days in order for you to get to this stage. So now it needs to be sanded until it's really smooth. At which point you can start to add the base layer of paint and then multiple more layers. Now I've been told that in this whole process, the most complicated part is adding the tiny pieces of eggshells. It takes 2 whole days for the craftsman to carefully place them on. So now you've done about 5 stages in the process. There's about 35 more stages to get to here, which is the finished piece of lacquerware. Every stage is absolutely critical. If they make even one small mistake, they have to start all over again from the beginning. But for me, probably the most impressive thing about all this is the dedication of the craftsman. I was speaking to Master Joe and he told me that it took him 11 years of studying to be able to do what he does, and it can take up to a whole year to make a single piece of lacquerware. I find that level of dedication to just be incredible, especially in today's world where fewer and fewer people are willing to dedicate that much time to a single craft. So we've got 4 lacquerware tea trays here. Now obviously this is the most grand and most traditional and perhaps the most impressive. But of all of these, for me, I think that it's this one here that's the best. I really like the pattern that's been made by the leaves, and although it's quite understated, I still think it's really beautiful. I can definitely imagine drinking tea from this. Now I've got everything I need, I can finally enjoy my afternoon tea. I had a lot of fun setting this up, but to be honest, it's not all of these individual things that make this so special. It's the unique feeling that you get by having a traditional afternoon tea here in Fuzhou. That's what's so special.